Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review, y'all. I guess this episode was better than the last one, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So, Lyrica is flipping out in front of their house, okay? First of all, I just want to say, A1, can you please get shirts that fit? First of all, can we start there? All right, in his lackadaisical way of trying to get her not to leave, then his mom being all in her face trying to blame her for it in some type of way, trying to talking about what she was doing on Instagram, which honestly is of no consequence at this point. I told y'all it's not something I would do if I had a baby in the other room, okay? But that's me. That's not everybody. Do what you want to do, okay? But what we not gonna do is act like whatever was in that picture is anywhere near what A1 has been up to lately. A1 act like he don't care about Lyrica at all. He don't care about her feelings. He don't care about their marriage. But then as soon as somebody brings it to him, oh, I want to be with my wife and, this and that, and I'm jumping out of the cleats. He works on my nerves, okay? I'm going to just go ahead and be honest with y'all. So she's screaming about how she dead ass been through too much, okay? She dead ass done with them, okay? She going on, and Mom Pam is like, but you need to understand, Lyrica, okay? It's your fault, okay? She didn't say it like that, but that's what she meant, okay? Anything not to have to deal with your son, which annoys me because I feel like a lot of mothers want to baby their sons and not hold them accountable when they make mistakes. All right. And if you should be in anybody's face right now, Pam, it should be your son's face. But you're not in his face right now. You in Lyrica face telling her how that picture was inappropriate. Okay. And I just kind of feel like nobody cares right now. Okay. You need to go figure out why you got an earring and your nose ring hole. You need to go figure that out. Okay. I'll face you with this. Your son is inside. Your son is inside. Like, what they got to do with anything right now? Okay, now I saw somebody, Crystal, okay, one of the homegirls on Twitter and, on YouTube and such, Crystal Brewer, she said that, I think it was her who said it was very obvious that Lyrica is going through postpartum depression right now. And the fact that she's on the television show, she's basically sacrificing her mental health at this point because you're going through this in your relationship and your marriage. You're putting it on television for everybody to have an opinion. That just makes it even worse. And I wonder if she was like stuck in contracts. Because I can't see any other reason why, you would come back to this show under these circumstances, especially after you've complained about their depiction of you being a thot. Okay, so once we've gotten to this point, I'm kind of looking at Lyrica like I feel bad for her. I think this is a tough situation, but I also feel like you need to treat yourself better so that other people will treat you better. And what we mean by that is, Lyrica, even though it's entertaining and all of that, we could have done without you. Mona and them could have figured out something else if it meant that you had more peace of mind. Okay, she's completely clicked out in some areas, even though she has these moments like right now where she's going off, I'm done. And she takes the rings off and puts them on a car and all of this. It still comes off in a way of being detached in some way. I can't explain it, and maybe I'm wrong, but it's just the way I'm feeling about her. Like she's not always, there really, like just somewhere in her mind. And I think that's what they're trying to show us. Like every time they start a scene with her, she's like deep in thought somewhere, but then they put her confessional over it, and then that kind of makes you feel like she's being more vocal than she really is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the editing and the TV magic of it all. But Lyrica is like really going through something right now, and I think that her screaming and hollering outside the house was a perfect example of that. Lyrica number 1 comes to support Lyrica number 2 at the hotel that she's staying at, and she left the baby. She said the baby is in familiar surroundings, and I imagine she knows that it looks some type of way to people that you always leaving your baby to go run off somewhere. And that is another reason why I think the postpartum is probably, what's really going on. Because it's not even just about him. A lot of women get cheated on and, stuff like this during their pregnancies or during the first couple of months of having a baby. And they still have that baby on their hip at all times. Like, would never leave the baby with the daddy and the grandmother after they just finished fighting like that. And she still left the baby. So, I don't think that means anything bad. She should be able to leave the baby with the grandmother and the father. So I feel like Lyrica knows what she has to do. You know what I'm saying? She knows she has to take care of her baby and everything. But her feelings and her emotions, I don't think they're there. And I'm going to just go ahead and say that and move on. So while they're sitting in a hotel talking, her friend Sia is there as well. They're all, championing for her to leave A1 and, just go on somewhere because ain't nobody got time for him with all of this. Now, Lyrica number one is kind of leaning on the side of trying to work it out just for the baby, but at the same time, she's never saw it for A1. So if they break up, sorry, I don't have to deal with Pam anymore. Great. Lyrica number one is especially pissed off at the fact that Pam keeps getting involved in the situation between Lyrica number two and A1. Then Summer Bunny is still online running them nostrils to and fro, okay? Just running them nostrils. I don't know why she got so much to say about me. She need to worry about what... Girl, look, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care, okay? Summer Bunny is one of them girls that I feel such annoyance with. Like in such a deep level. Like you are the problem with the generation of thoughts out here. Like women like you who aren't even really women. Y'all do low down dirty shit. Expect people to sympathize with y'all. And then you get online and run your mouth about somebody talking about you after you've had relations with their husband. Do you not understand what's happened here? Do you not get that you slept with that girl husband? And it doesn't matter if you were one of many. You were the one that decided to come on the show and run her mouth. You are the one that is on live every other day screaming and hollering about how A1 don't really care about Lyrica. Like, don't nobody need to hear that from a thought pocket trying to chase all the producer sack for free tracks. Okay? Don't nobody need that from you. You ain't got your life together, not even a little bit, to be sitting up here trying to judge Lyrica and whatever she going through with her husband and his tight ass t-shirts. Like, I don't appreciate the Summer Bunny girl at all. Like, I don't even understand why they decided to put her on the show. Like, I know we're not beneath putting all of the tri-lips online, the girls who think they famous because they messed with a rapper. Like, I know we're not, above putting them on the show. But I feel like we could have just used Summer Bunny's videos from Instagram. It's free 99. We didn't need to bring her on the show. That's just how I feel. Child, I would have pulled the candy. If she come on the show, Mona, I won't be here. Cause if you're not gonna whip, you know what I'm saying? Like, just saying, Lyrica says that she's going back to get her baby, eventually, but she just wanted to come and calm her nerves, but she feels like a hotel isn't a good place for a baby. I said, you just keep saying all of these excuses, but the reality of the situation is I feel you just don't want to deal with your baby not right now. It's too much. And I can't even say that I'm mad at you about it. I feel like I understand it is a lot. And she probably does need a break and needs help. And, it's going through way too much during this time right now. Oh, poor Lyrica, y'all. K.Michelle goes to her lawyer's office because she wants to talk about the surrogate Tony. Okay, now we knew this surrogacy situation was going to be a problem. We knew that. We could tell. It seemed very suspect. Okay, very stupid. Very, I'm not going to say, I'm going to say stupid. I'm going to say stupid, but I'm definitely going to say impulsive. Maybe not as stupid as it is impulsive, because stupid would imply that you actually went ahead and did all of this already instead of just being on TV bumping your gums about it, okay? But K.Michelle is having issues with Tony the surrogate because Tony the surrogate wants to be a friend and a sister. She sees K.Michelle in this way, and K.Michelle feels like, girl, I don't have friends like that for a reason, okay? I don't want to talk to nobody this much. Like, you doing too much. And now she's going to the lawyer to see what her options are. Then Tony's boyfriend wanted a contract with K.Michelle, and she like, dude, you really are not even important to this situation at all. And I'm like, child, I feel like I seen this somewhere before. It might have been an episode of SVU for all I know, but I just remember a situation like this. No, it was a movie. It was probably a movie. And then it was made into that movie with Morris Chestnut. But it was something else with the same storyline before, where you get a surrogate and her crazy boyfriend trying to be in on it and get money and extort people and all of this here. And then the girl turned out to be crazy. And it's obvious because, crazy girls love crazy boys. So, I'm just saying, Girl, this look like y'all took a storyline from a movie and tried to give it to K.Michelle on some real PG-13 happy ending, but we got lawyers and money type of way. So I'm trying to like wonder if I really even believe that this is what's really going on with K.Michelle right now. But K.Michelle is hella, impulsive and sporadic. So this could definitely be something that she's doing. And Mona is just like, girl, I'ma just send the cameras. Toné wants to raise the kids together and she's trying to talk to her every day. The lawyer says that she needs to get another surrogate. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you're already feeling some type of way about it, this is something you have to trust somebody with, And I feel like this is not the same feeling. Like this feeling with Toné is not the same feeling I got when Candy went and sat down with that lady that Dr. Jackie had introduced her to. I felt safe in this lady's womb. Okay? Like I don't feel safe in Toné's womb. Just because you do right by your own children, it does not mean that you're going to be a good surrogate. And in fact, it might mean the exact opposite, because once the baby has been in your body, if you've always bonded with your babies, you're probably going to bond with that baby as well. And that bitch going to give you a problem and an issue when it comes time to hand over that kid. She going to want more money, all kind of shit, girl. So what I'm telling you is get you another surrogate. But she still don't know what she want to do. So Moniece meets with K.Michelle, and she doesn't like the idea that Moniece and April are going on a tour. She thinks that Moniece should lock herself in the studio because she thinks that it's just stupid to go on tour with April. It's a bunch of mess, girl. Kay tells her about the Toné situation and how she's getting too close and wanting a relationship that Kay doesn't want to have with her. And then she feels like she's doing Kay a favor. And it's like, bitch, you're not doing me a favor. I'm handing over a check to you. Okay, thank you for your services type of situation. Her lawyer sent her another surrogate to look at. And Kay says that, I don't want to throw it away like that because his family is dependent on this money. And Moniece is like, okay, so is it going to be your family or their family? Pick one. It can't be both. Like, just like that, like that. Y'all, K.Michelle's nose job bothers me so much. Or whatever she's done to her nose. She may not have gotten a nose job. She may be doing what Delicious says she does, which is put that stuff in your nose to make your nose look longer and straighter or whatever. Gives you a natural contour to your nose. I mean, that could be it. But this look like you got less nostril. This look like less breathing room up in the nose area, bitch. So I don't know if I believe that. And didn't you make fun of Lil' Kim for this exact same thing? I don't have time to go through this with you. But I will say that even though, you always want to tell the truth to somebody, I do feel like y'all be going in on Moniece a little bit. And Moniece just be like, okay, I'm just going to let you go in. And that's that. Like, fine. Be like that. I guess she's not going to be supportive. What's going on with you? Like, Moniece is just so, like, whatever. To the shade that K.Michelle threw at her. But I would have been like, damn, bitch, can you be a little bit more sensitive about this? Like, I am an artist, like, sensitive about my shit. Be nice about it. Like, I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't never buy me nothing. I had to. Okay? See, every time you come around, you got to bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. Okay, look, I'm going to leave it right there. But if y'all knew how much I love Erykah Badu is my favorite artist of all time. Just so we're very clear. So, yeah. I felt it in my spirit and I had to serve. So, at the end of the show, K.Michelle meets up with Toné. And Toné walking to the restaurant, whatever that they were going to. You know how the camera likes to follow you? The walk she was giving was like when people are on Murray and they don't know what to do. So, they're just like stiff as shit while they're walking. I'm like, girl, can you breathe? Okay, breathe and walk at the same time, Toné girl. But she goes to sit down with K.Michelle and then it stops there, so we don't really hear the rest of the conversation. Something tells me it's not going to go well. So Jason reports April being at the Los Angeles Millennium Tour stop and how everybody is abuzz about what Omarion baby mama doing here in support of Lil Fizzle Pop. And Ray says that the tension backstage was so thick you could cut it with a knife. I kept expecting something to pop off. Fizz is playing the April situation like he plays an 8-ball. He trying to hit it in the side pocket. Ray J, shut up. Okay, you and your daddy belly need to chill out, all right, with your lame jokes. Ray says, to Lil Fizzle Pop, yeah, I saw you and your girl pull up, man. Yeah, what's going on with that? Everybody, inquiring minds want to know what is populating with you and April Jones, aka Omarion's only baby mother. Like, only baby mother. I want to say that because I feel like everybody acts like, she's just an ex. But it's like, it's not even just about her being an ex. It's about the fact that they got 2 children together. He's never gonna not have to deal with her. And that's the realization of the situation. So let's add all of this other stuff with the group and Fizz and whatever Fizz's feelings are, towards Omarion. Because to be honest with you guys, the more I watch April and Fizz together, it all seems like catch back to Omarion. It sounds like we got together commiserating about our hate for Omarion because he was an asshole to us in one way or another. We got that. We know how Omarion could be, which is why we all kind of, blamed Omarion when April and him first broke up. But now that we've gotten to know April as the woman scorned, who keeps saying she has no idea why she and Omarion aren't together, mind you, I don't believe that for a second. I feel like April is kind of like a different person than what we saw before. All right, I'm sorry to say it like that, but bitch, what's happening here? Like, did the breakup really mess her head up like this, y'all? I'm wondering if the breakup, or was she always like this, but she was hiding it real good. Either way, you guys, I think that Little Fizzle Pop and April are together and flaunting it to spite Omarion in some way. Not to say they don't have a real friendship, not to say that Lil Fizzle Pop is not sprung. How you got me doing things I never do. Okay, that's definitely what's going on right now with Little Fizzle Pop, okay? April, on the other hand, is actually telling us what she feels about the situation. Fizz came and saved her, okay? He came and helped her. He came and took the children while she had, sat at home and relaxed and everything, or went on dates with the game, whatever. Okay, whichever. Okay, whatever, he came and got the kids. He came and got the kids, all right? And I feel like she knows that it is important to keep someone in her corner like that, whether she really wants to be with him or not, okay? Because don't act like you can't be manipulating this situation because you realize that you a weak spot for this little nigga. Fizz gets all defensive with Ray J when he asks about it. And he's like, she just my friend. I said it 1,000,000 times. And Ray says, look, man, we shooting pool and we shooting the shit. Like, you ain't got to be flipping out like that, basically. And Fizz asks, why does it matter to everybody if we are dating, And J Boog says, well, always bothered about it. You know what I'm saying? And Fizz says, that's funny because he ain't never said anything to me. And J Boog says, well, there needs to be some clarity about what's going on between you in April. And Fizz says, I've already clarified that that's just my friend. J Boog says, well, we need to limit y'all interaction in front of O while we on this tour out of respect for him and to keep the bag, okay? Fizz says that it was the Los Angeles show where everybody's from. Y'all knew he was gonna be bringing friends and family. He don't see why it's a big deal. And I just kind of feel like, really? You don't see why it's a big deal? See that right there? That's that passive aggressive shit that he likes to do. He is very much aware of why Omarion would be upset. And you also know that Omarion is not going to come and confront you because he feels that you are beneath him. Let's be real. He feels like you and April are beneath him, which is why he's never going to deal with y'all like that. He's never going to deal with y'all like that. With April, everything's going to go through the lawyers. With you, Fizz, everything is going to go through the managers and J Boog. Y'all better believe that I've never seen anybody ignore something like this. Like, especially when they were already on a reality show. Like, I almost like him even more because he has not responded to any of it. And I love that because I feel like that is such a hard thing to find these days. Somebody that is not responding to the bullshit at all, okay? And his non-response is the best response in this case. April and Fizz go to dinner together. They're just friends, but when he pulls out her chair, he says, "Oh, that ass." He wants everyone to let them live. She tells him about Hollywood Unlocked and Jason firing her. Fizz feels like Jason lost the best thing about the show. I said, no, the best thing about that show had a car accident and needed to recover from, brain hemorrhaging and all of this type of stuff. Her name is Melissa Ford. They discuss the tour that she's supposed to be coming to in Chicago because she's supposed to come home and meet up with her family, and they all supposed to go to the, Millennium Tour together. And he's like, ugh. Ugh. Like, he don't really want her to go now that he's had this conversation with J Boog about the bag being messed up. We don't want to do that. And she's like, why do they even care? Like, why does he even care about where I'm going and what I'm doing? And it's like, oh my God, girl. Like, why is this lost upon y'all so much? Like, I don't understand. Fizz says that he got a lot of flack from the manager, security, the tour manager. Everybody has something to say about him showing up with April and how uncomfortable it was, not just for them, like for Omarion feeling embarrassed, but also for everybody around watching it who probably felt like it looked messed up. This looks messed up to me. April says, why should I care? And Fizz is like, bottom line, we're not messing up the bag, okay? I can't go back to running from the federale hood. April meets with Zell in Paris. Paris says that she's looking for a thug out in these streets. I said, the only kind that can tame you, huh? Who else feels like Paris needs to come on out the closet? Oh, Lord, I don't really know, but there is a vibe. April tells them about her trip to Chicago and how she can't go to the concert with her mom like she wanted to because she might stop the bag, and she doesn't want to stop anybody's bag, but it's just ridiculous. And Paris doesn't understand why April is lying about Fizz. Like, why are you lying to me, girl? I thought we was friends, baby. Zell tries to explain that it is rather understandable for Omarion to feel uncomfortable and embarrassed that his baby mother comes to his concert to support his bandmate, who she obviously has been smashing. Whether they want to admit it or not, the energy is all smashation, smithereen smashing all the time. April once again doesn't understand why Omarion cares. He threw her away like she was trash, okay? And I feel like I really want to know what happened. Because I feel like it's not nothing. I don't think nothing happened at all. I think something went down, and that's why y'all are not together. But anyway, Apple Watts, hold up. Before I get into that, let me think back. When April and Omarion were still together, April was the go-between between Omarion and Fizz. And I know we don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Were y'all fucking around while he was still with her? Like, were y'all still messing around when she was with Omarion? And that's why y'all are not together? Because, like, think about it, y'all. Think about it. When they were on the show and Fizz wanted to talk to Omarion about getting B2K back together, and Omarion wasn't trying to hear it, so he would talk to April in order to get to Omarion. And now all of a sudden y'all are in a relationship, and even if it didn't happen that way, you can see how he feels that it might have happened that way. And because I feel like April and Fizz are flawed, I mean, if they were different types of personalities, maybe I would give them the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like it's a great possibility that they could have been messing around or talking to each other in a way that made Omarion feel uncomfortable enough to feel some type of way about her. But it's got it on my mind. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, Apple Watts and Mr. Ray go to get the checkup to see about getting her breast augmentation. She says that she has the flapjacks, and she wants to get those things, lifted and inflated, okay? So she goes to get those tits done at a strip mall. I said, not a strip mall. This is scary. They discuss Brittany B and Lyrica getting into it, and they're betting their money on Brittany B because nobody thinks that Lyrica is actually going to box anyone out, which is so unfortunate because people are always playing with her. Apple tells him that they hugged it out, though. I'm like, girl, you missed a whole nother part of that conversation. When they pulled up and Ray saw where she was going, he was like, girl, did you read the Yelp reviews? And she was like, yep, they say yep. Like, girl, she don't even know what Yelp is, okay? And Ray is like, girl, You in danger, girl. I said, that's what he said. His Yelp said, you in danger, girl. I was nervous too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still nervous. She needs to get her iron up before she can have the surgery. And she had to get a blood test. And I've had this issue as well where I need to get my iron tested because I have low iron sometimes. So she got her iron up and got her blood cell count back up or whatever it is. I think it is your blood cells, your red blood cells, I think. But she has the surgery. And y'all, I don't know what type of surgery calls for having you awake while somebody is, sawing into your breastbone and all of this. But I don't want it. I don't want to be awake. I want to be asleep. All right. I want to be in heavenly sleep and then wake up sore, not knowing what the hell happened. I definitely don't want to be awake. She was awake and they had her sitting up, and eventually she got lightheaded and passed out. So they had to lay her down. And and even though her boobs look good, I was just like, so y'all gonna sit up there and act like she okay, even though she just passed out? We worried about how great the titties look, but your friend is passed out. You okay, sis? They look good, sis, even though you might be dead. Like, what the fuck? I felt like it was a moment when we're worrying about the wrong thing. Like, is your friend okay? Is a question. Okay? Is she alive? Is she breathing? What happened? Why is she not awake? April and Paris go to Chicago together. They sightsee, walk around. April talks to her about being tired of giving her vagina to bad guys. And I'm tired of her smacking that badge on camera. She says that she can't tell us why she and Omarion aren't together anymore. April says that Drew came to the rescue for her. I mean, this man saved me. I was this thin, okay? I thought I was about to die. And then Fizz comes over and takes the kids and says, you need to relax. I said, Fizz shoplift the pootie like a motherfucker. Y'all ain't about to play with me with this super saver whole shit, okay? He don't handle women that well for me to believe that this situation with April is 100% genuine on either of their parts. Like, I don't see it. But basically, April feels like if she was going to give her vag to little Fizzle Pop, that he deserves it because he watched the kids for her. And Paris says, girl, you're going to break up the group. B2K will be no more because of April Jones. And the fact that she thinks that, she would have no part in that. Like, they had their problems before me. I'm like, yeah, but damn, bitch, you was a meteorite hit to an already broken planet. Okay, bitch? Like, this is already messed up. And you come out of nowhere knocking shit around. Like, I cannot. Pam and Lyrica G meet up because they are the only ones who could fix this. Pam and this ponytail, y'all. This ponytail is about to pull Pam's edges and her brain out all at the same time. Her hair follicles about to be on the end of that ponytail holder. Why y'all let Miss Pam come out here with that fan ponytail like we're a middle school girl in 1997? Why is that ponytail fanned in that way? I didn't understand what was happening. I was so upset by it, though. The ponytail was way too tight. Way too tight. I was like, oh my God, like that don't hurt. Oh, y'all pray for Miss Pam and that ponytail. Lyrica G. Let's pray for Lyrica G and her lips because Lord have mercy. Are those your natural lips, Miss Lyrica? I don't think so. That looks painful sometimes. But either way, Lyrica G says we need to come together and figure it out. But I have a problem with the fact that I heard you were validating what your son did to my daughter. Okay, with this Summer Bunny Hop situation, y'all. They kept calling that girl Summer Bunny Hop because she keep hopping on all these producers' dicks. I wasn't ready for that, y'all. I was not ready for that. Pam said that she told her that she shouldn't be shaking her ass online. And Lyrica G says that only added fuel to the fire. She's hurt that her husband has been caught with another woman. And Pam said, well, Summer Bunny Hop is on everybody, all the producers. And Lyrica G says, well, he admitted he slept with her. And Pam says, damn, he really did that? He admitted that he slept with her? Oh, well, nigga, I can't save you now. Like, Pam said, well, Lyrica messed around too, okay? She messed around on my son too. And Lyrica G says, Well, you can't keep using that as an excuse. Like, and I feel like that's very true. Like, it'd be different if she continues to cheat. But A1 is the one that continues to cheat. Y'all didn't had a baby and got remarried and shit. Like, what you need for her to have her clean slate if you always gonna use what she did in the past as a reason for why he can continue to be disrespectful and disregard her feelings and not respect his marriage, or not even really thinking about his child. A1 ain't shit if you ask me. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if the nigga on drugs. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even want to put that out there. But this inflated sense of self that he seems to have, group with the fact that his personality doesn't seem to be, I don't know, like, some seem off about him too. I don't know what it is. But, you know, you wear sunglasses enough for me and mope around enough and then act crazy in other scenes, and I'm surely gonna believe that you probably doing cocaine. Y'all all are, you know. Lyrica says, I want to get better with you, but I feel like I deserve an apology. And and Pam is like, well, can you give me an apology? And Lyrica's like, why would you turn around and say the same thing that I just said to you, Pam? Like, Pam said, well, I guess we ain't gonna resolve this then. You need to talk about your son and why he's sleeping with Summer Bunny Hop while his wife is pregnant. You know what? Fuck you, Lyrical. And then she get up and her in that tight ponytail leave. Well, you go ahead and get up your ass up out of here. I cannot deal with these mamas, y'all. But either way, that's Love and Hip Hop. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to sign up for my Patreon account or become a member here on YouTube by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, or you can holla at your girl's PayPal or Cash App. It would be much appreciated. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one.